Hey guys, SuperHorrorBro Mike here with a special Halloween themed video for you today where we look at 7 spooky games to play this festive season. Brief disclaimer, the games on this list will generally be short in length and also low priced or free to play, meaning you can enjoy an affordable gaming session this Halloween, but also that games such as Resident Evil 7, which you are seeing footage of at the moment, while fantastic horror experiences in their own right, will not make the cut. With that said, let's dive in with the first game on our list. Five Nights at Freddy's is a modern horror classic, with its iconic mascots Chica, Bonnie, Foxy, and of course Freddy Fazbear, a distinctive art style, intriguing story told through telephone conversations, and a simple yet addictive gameplay loop, Five Nights is a case of a game that's easy to pick up but hard to put down. Unless you have an aversion to jump scares and animatronics, in which case you may want to avoid this one. There are currently 5 games in the franchise to choose from, each lasting a few hours long on a first playthrough, as well as fan-made games that range from decent to god-awful. Personally, I'd recommend starting with the original and seeing how you and your nerves fare. Slender VI Pages is an explore and collect horror game based around the urban legend of Slender Man. It is free to play and available on PC and Mac. The goal is simple. Armed with only a flashlight, the player must venture into the woods at night and attempt to collect all 8 pages, each with a different picture drawn upon it. These are located upon landmarks throughout the environment, but beware, Slender Man is out there, and with each page you collect, he becomes stronger, more aggressive, and harder to avoid. You also need to watch your flashlight doesn't die, and so must use it sparingly. The game's basic premise works in its favour. With good use of sound, it evokes an atmosphere of dread and anxiety that will leave you sweating on the edge of your seat the further you get in. Little Nightmares may not rely on jump scares, but this doesn't prevent it from being highly creepy and disturbing. You assume the role of Six, an elf-like girl in a land of giant grotesque humanoids, solving puzzles and overcoming obstacles in order to stealth your way out of a gigantic steamboat. This 2D platformer has visuals which recall classic Tim Burton movies, such as The Nightmare Before Christmas and The Corpse Bride, while the gameplay mixes stealth with puzzle solving and the odd boss fight in a potent 3 to 4 hour long horror cocktail that is sure to leave you wanting more. Outlast is probably the sickest, most twisted game on this list. You play an investigative journalist who journeys to an insane asylum after receiving an anonymous tip that all is not well. It's not too long before all hell breaks loose and our hapless hero is plunged headfirst into his own private hell. Using a video camera equipped with night vision, the player must use stealth and parkour to avoid and escape the inhabitants of the asylum. Outlast is short and sweet at around 6 hours on a first playthrough, but along the way you'll encounter a host of elaborate villains, shocking moments that will leave you reeling, and a classic whodunit storyline that really sinks its teeth in and refuses to let go until the final moments of the game.
They killed us. They got out. The berries. You can't fight them. You have to hide.
Emily Wants to Play places you in a haunted house full of creepy dolls, puppets, and a demonic girl named Emily, all out to kill you during a deadly game of hide and seek. Each enemy has a different set of rules to follow. Some task the player with never breaking eye contact, others you must break their line of sight, and some you mustn't look upon at all. With terrifying jump scares, a simple but enjoyable premise, and lots of variety within a creepy setting, Emily Wants to Play provides a good few hours of fun without outstaying its welcome. It's also absolutely terrifying. Amnesia: The Dark Descent to this day is known as one of the scariest and most popular modern survival horror games of all time, and with good reason. While exploring an old castle and the dungeons below it, you'll uncover a horrifying tale of human experimentation and the occult. Amnesia features an atmosphere so scary that it's sure to evoke a reaction from even the most ardent of horror fans. Throw in some clever puzzles, a strong narrative, and some absolutely hideous monster designs, and you have a game that is not only highly unsettling, but also managed to influence and shape the survival horror gaming scene to this day, and surely that is reason enough to give it a go this Halloween season. SCP-087-B is free to play and without a doubt the most basic and charmless game on today's list. Developed by one programmer based on the SCP-087 entry about a demonic staircase, the idea is simple. Descend down 270 floors via a haunted stairwell while avoiding all manner of jump scares that await in the darkness ahead. With some genuinely skin-crawling sound design and only the sound of your own footsteps as comfort, the tension soon mounts to unbelievable levels. It doesn't sound scary, but trust me, it is. In fact, it may be one of the scariest games I've ever played. Add in dead ends, pitfalls, and the fact that if caught by a single enemy your entire game progress is reset, and you have nightmare fuel in digital form, and the perfect quick fix that any horror gamers needs this October. And that's it for today's video guys, I hope you did enjoy it, and if you did, remember to give it a like and subscribe for more horror related content, including theories, analysis and let's play videos, and I will see you on the next one.